This photo is by Peyton Nogard, and what she wanted to convey with this photo was a journey, somewhat of an unknown journey where the destination is close but kind of unknown to the viewer as well as people in the car. So that's it. Thank you.
The poem today's from music off of is called No Such Wonder, and it's by Destiny Molina. So she's not here today, so I'm going to read it for you guys. A glimpse to the left, the right, a glimpse long enough to catch a blur, a flash. Feathered greens among hues of green, more green. Trailing fog surrounds the ears, nose, toes. Thick fog, clinging to my subconscious, clinging just long enough to dismantle my judgment. Another glimpse, left, right. More giants, more arms, arms indeed. The arms are free, free to wander, but legs, no such wandering. More hues, now red and green, reminding her of Christmas. But then the realization, Christmas has already gone.
AP 2D portfolio class, and my piece is called No Such Wonder, which is the poem's name. And the reason I really like this poem is because of its color symbolism, and I wanted to read the last stanza again because it really stood out to me. It says, more hues, now red and green, reminding her of Christmas, but then the realization Christmas has already gone. And I wanted to represent the contrast between red and green, and I sat down with my fellow painters and I asked them what the color green means to them and what it represents, and a lot of them said passion, fire, blaze, and that's kind of why I came up with the whole fire scene in the trees, because it said hues of green, and that's what I wanted to portray. I guess the arm represents like Mother Earth and how she's protecting us always, and I kind of wanted to have that like fading of innocence, because when it says Christmas is already gone, it's kind of like the fading of your childhood, because the more you grow up, Christmas seems more dull. Painting for the poem called No Such Wonder. Well, someone actually read the poem to me, and I instantly could visualize what I was going to do for it. I could already see my process, and I could already see what colors I was going to be using and what symbolism I wanted to put in my painting. Like for example, the line in the poem says, like it straight up says, green hues, and then there's contrast between the colors red and green. That's what I wanted to portray in my painting. Well, there was a lot going through my head when I read the poem and when I analyzed it, but when I was doing it, I was just in my groove. But I guess I just wanted to portray like the innocence of a person being lost as they grow up, and how they just, everything seems more dull when you're growing up. Everything is less fun. Everything is, you have to stay on top of your work, and that's kind of what you focus on. You don't focus on the childhood feelings you had when it's Christmas, when it's, you know, you don't have as much fun anymore, and that's what I wanted to portray in the painting through kind of an earthy feel too, that Mother Nature's protecting us no matter what happens to us or how caught up we get in our head or how caught up we get with our work.